Well, sure, you guys are great listeners, but I've been thinking to myself, what am I gonna do when I have to mail you off because I hit 1,000 subscribers? You know? All people have to do to win the contest of these awesome rats in their home is to be a subscriber, click the bell, leave a comment down below, and like this video. That's all you gotta do. Hint, hint. You know, it's so easy that I feel like you guys are gonna be off to your new homes in no time at all. You know, before all this started, there were days where I used to think to myself, man, it would be great if everybody would just leave me the hell alone. Ugh. You know, I could play Days Gone, maybe read some comic books, or just hang out in peace and quiet. Oh, it would be so awesome. Being alone for a little while is a lot different than being alone for weeks on end. So I went looking, and I found something special, guys. I'll be right back. You know, this social distancing apocalypse shit has got me literally at my breaking point. I'm not gonna lie. You know, I was on the verge of losing my mind, and then I found this little gem. Mwah! My new best friend. Snark, you still can't come in. Ugh.
I thought maybe you changed your mind. It sounds like you're pretty lonely in there. Talking to your rats.
Ugh, I am not talking to my rats, Snark.
Oh, I get it. So you let some random stranger into your room, but you won't get near your own brother? Why are you being such a douche?
You know it's not personal. He just doesn't understand, does he, Betty? You're not much for words, I know. But you and I, we don't need words, do we? That's because we have a deep connection to one another. Oh, you know, I'm sorry, by the way, for leaving you in the closet since last October. That was a real dick move, but I can tell that you've already forgiven me, because that's the kind of person you are, Betty Blight.
What the heck is he doing in there?
Either he's completely lost his mind, or he's had someone trapped in his closet since last October.
Neither option would surprise me, really.
You know what, Betty? This quarantine is going to be the ultimate apocalypse survival training. You know, I'm doing okay so far, but what I really need is a solid plan for what to do when I get bored. You know, who wants to survive the apocalypse only to be killed by boredom, you know? You know, I've been looking up what other people have been doing online to keep busy while they're quarantined. You know, since I have you here, I feel like this would be more of a democracy than a dictatorship. So I'll go through the list and let me know which ones you like, okay? Here we go. Number 1, post cute cat pictures online. Well, that's a fair point. Mittens isn't the most photogenic. He's also out in the living room with Snark and Terry still, so I guess that one's out. Well, okay, fine. But what about number 2? We start a new hobby. What kind of hobby, you ask? Well, we could eavesdrop on Tommy in the alleyway and take bets on how many times he's going to say "eh" per day. You know he's Canadian, right? That is not an ignorant statement. How dare you? Wait. I know. But we can learn felting and make cute little zombie animals out of yarn. No deer, though. That's where I draw the line. Ugh, I still have trained to boost on nightmares. Okay, so you're not much of a crafter. Some people aren't. I totally get that. But what about number 3? We could binge watch all the episodes on Netflix of Tiger King and then go gossip about it online with our friends. Oh yeah, she sure is. But they're both colossal douchebags if you ask me. Oh, okay. Maybe that's not technically a hobby, but I'm going to keep that in mind for later, okay? All right. How about number 4? Complaining about homeschooling children. Well, that's not going to really work because Terry is the closest thing I have to a kid, and she's out there, and I'm in here, nice and safe and sound. So, how about you? You got any kids? Are you crazy? We can't bring kids in here. Everyone knows they're covered in germs. Ugh. Okay, all right, on to number 5. Look, this is the most popular one by far. We drink and smoke ourselves stupid until this whole thing blows over. Well, of course I'm serious. I've thought this all through. First, we call Tommy to the window and trade him some of our supplies for a case of beer and some of his edibles. Totally worth it if you ask me. Look, I can't get near Tommy, of course, because he might be infected, but that's where you come in. I am pretty sure zombies aren't susceptible to this thing at all. What? Ugh, why not? Yeah, I guess you're right. This is just practice apocalypse anyways. For the real apocalypse starts, then, I gotta be ready for action. When the shit hits the fan, who knows how long it'll be until I see another survivor. Therefore, I am determined to get through this without the use of intoxicants. Can I just say that I am so glad that you're here to keep me sane, Betty? You are my savior, the one who's gonna see me through this flu apocalypse. Oh, the moment that I found you in my closet, I knew you were the one. You are my true love, Betty Blight. What's that? Oh, you dirty girl. Boop. After Tiger King. Rawr. Brains.
Betty! Betty, you're a vision! I can't get you out of my head. You're too good for that idiot. Leave him and come to me. You don't have to live in squalor. You can have everything you ever wanted. I own the whole building, and I've got an entire room full of TP up here. Also, could you grab mittens on your way up? I feel the need to post some cute cat pictures online.
Hey there, All Things Z fans! Snark here. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to our top tier Patreon donators. Thanks, Patty, Tracy, and Crystal. If you want to be a top tier donator and get a shout out at the end of every episode, click the link in the description to go to our Patreon page to become a survivor.